My wife has a disfigurement. She now wants to have plastic surgery to correct it. This is kind of selfish, but I have a fetish for her disfigurement, and I don't want her to correct it. I'll keep this as short as possible. I, 27, have been with my wife, 28, for 5 years total, 2 years married. We have no kids, and we have a happy, comfortable life. I love her with all my heart and want what is best for her regardless of how this post may seem. My wife was born with uneven breasts. She is AB cup on one side and AD on the other. She normally wears bras that are custom made for her to correct this, and she has always been self-conscious. You cannot detect anything weird unless she is in a bikini, in a bra, especially padded. It looks normal. After a year of dating, she finally got the courage to take off her bra and show me her naked body. We had sex before then, but never fully nude. In the exact moment when she showed me her breasts, I was completely in love with them. They're both so perfect and different that it's like everything I love about boobs rolled into one woman. One is perky and a handful, the other is still perky, but big and so soft. I just can't explain how much I love her breasts, how much I've always loved her breasts. It's even better that they're attached to my wife. She's been talking about plastic surgery for a while to correct the size difference, and I know it's been impacting her self-image. But she wants both breasts to get implants, and I'm afraid it's going to destroy the part of her I love the most. Now, I'm a boob man. Specifically, I'm a boob man for exactly what she has under her clothes. I can't masturbate to regular porn because I need her breasts to get off. Other boobs don't work. It's just hers. How the hell do I communicate this without sounding like a complete jackass? Relevant comments. Comment. Seriously? She must have a million other aspects that you love more than just her physical appearance. Otherwise, it sounds like you are with her just for the boobs and not for her personality. If she wants this surgery, then support her and focus on her million other aspects that are greater than her boobs. OP. It's not really that, it's just that was the way it came out in the post. I love everything about her, and I'm more afraid that she's going to get the surgery and end up just as unhappy as before. I don't think she needs it because she's already perfect in my eyes. It's just the physical part of her that I love the most is her breasts, excluding everything else. Comment. I don't think there's anything wrong with communicating to her that you'd rather she didn't do it, but you also need to tell her that you support her decision. I can't even imagine what it must be like to be a young woman who's had to live with that breast difference and try to feel beautiful and sexy. Now she's got a chance to make her outsides match what she feels about herself on the inside. It's possible she might not feel a lot better after the surgery, but I highly doubt it. She'll likely feel pretty damn happy and have confidence you haven't experienced. That might become your new favorite part about her. I just feel like if I was in her situation, I'd be pretty sad and torn in this situation if I were her. No, you shouldn't lie and encourage it, but I think you should be your own desires behind hers. She's had to live with this for a long time, and at least you got some fun time with her boobies, right? OP. Her confidence is something I didn't think would be impacted so much from this. I'll think some more on what you said, but your reply was eye-opening. Thank you. Comment. My boobs are uneven, though not to your wife's extent, and they sag a bit after having had a child. My husband still has the hots for me and tells me all the time that he still loves my breasts. I get that he loves them, yet I still hate them, and I still want them fixed. If your wife wants to get her breasts fixed, I can guarantee she's doing it for her, not for you. She's not under some idea that you'll like them better even it up. She's not worried that you're going to leave her for someone with different breasts. She just wants to feel like a normal woman with normal breasts. We want to feel good for our own sake. Sure, it feels good to be looked at with desire by your so, but it's most important for us to be able to look in the mirror and like what we see ourselves. If you really want to change her mind, maybe show her this post. Or state everything to her exactly how you have here, minus the loving her breasts more than anything else part. Maybe she just doesn't realize the extent of your love for what she sees as an imperfection. If she still decides that she wants to do this, you need to support her. This is something she feels she needs to do to be comfortable in her own skin, and if it's not a deal breaker for you, then you have to say, I'll miss them, but if it makes you happy, I'm on board. OP, thanks for the perspective. Do you think that her decision to have both breasts operated on has anything to do with this as well? I know it's speculation, but would you seek out for them to be even, or for both to be bigger and even? I'm having trouble grasping why she needs both to be operated on when only one of them needs the implant, but I'm also not a woman. Genuine question. I'm not trying to be rude or insensitive. OP after some soul-searching, he made an edit to the post. Edit. Thanks everyone for the advice. I plan on supporting her through this despite my misgivings. I'm going to go with her to her next consultation so I can field my questions to the doctor and get a chance to hold the implants. Fingers crossed for awesome boobs at the end of this. And fingers crossed even more for a happier wife. I love my wife, physically, mentally, and with 100% of my heart. This is physical because it's my sexual attraction to her physical body, not because I don't love her personality. Update, 21 days after the first post. Hey guys, I'm the man who has the fetish for my wife's uneven breasts. You'll have to read the first post for my context. Anyway, I had a talk with her about how I would support any decision she made, but that I love her breasts the way they are. I told her how much I loved her and that nothing she did or the way that she looked would ever change that. We had a nice talk. She decided to go ahead with the surgery and I went with her to the surgeons. I got to feel the implants and she actually decided to go with a saline implant and fat injections for a more natural look. One thing she did for me was to keep her nipples the same size because she knew how much of a turn-on it was for me to see them like that. It's not obvious at all unless you're really looking for it, and she was happy with it as long as everything looked okay in a bikini. She's had the implants for a week now, and they're f***ing amazing. Like, really amazing. I still can't touch them and they still have to settle, but I think I love them just as much as before. Happy ending. Comment. Yes, boobies. OP. Yeah. Comment. Hey, great. Sounds like everyone wins here. Congratulations. Comment. Her nipples may even out over time. I had the same medical issue. I had D cup on my left breast and less than an A cup on my right. My areola were totally different sizes, but after I had an implant put into the right breast slowly over time, the areola stretched because of the new breast size and they now match. Comment. Yeah. Wish I would have seen your original post. As someone with implants, I would have told you that breasts are almost never perfectly symmetrical, and especially not augmented breasts. Even if she wouldn't have kept her nipples the same, they probably would have been a tiny bit asymmetrical still. Breasts are sisters, not twins. I'm glad your wife is happy with her results. It's an emotional and tough healing process, for sure. Don't be surprised if at some point she hates them. That's 100% normal and even expected. But at the end of it, she's going to feel so much more confident and comfortable with her body.